Welcome to the Clarity Advisor Show, where you'll learn how to grow your team today. Join Ken Trupke and his guests as they discuss what works and doesn't work to grow your team in today's world. And now, your host, Ken Trupke.
Hello, and welcome to the Clarity Advisor Show. I was recently talking with a client who has built a very nice business, but she's at a bit of a crossroads because she's not motivated to take the next step. See, in business, it's typically not kind of an up and to the right, steady, consistent growth. The pattern is more you're at a plateau and then something happens to grow your business. Either you need to add teammates to serve customers or you get a bump in sales. And then you're at that place for a little while. And then you either need to add teammates or you get a bump in sales and you're at the next place. And it's kind of that stair step approach. And she's at a place where she's at a stair step. And she's not really motivated to take the next step because while she could pretty successfully and quickly bring in the sales to take the step, she would need to bring on more teammates. And the idea of leveling up the current team and recruiting and training new people, she's just not motivated to tackle that right now. And the reason that she's not really motivated is because she's pretty satisfied with her life right now. The business has provided a great lifestyle and a lot of income, and her dreams and goals don't exceed what she's able to produce right now. And so for her personally, while she was money motivated early on, she's not really anymore. And that's fairly typical. And not everybody is kind of insatiably motivated to continue to grow and grow and grow. So we talked about that. So what should she do given that just making more money isn't motivating her to take the next step? I said, well, you got to remember that businesses don't tread water well. That is, they don't stay put. They're either growing or they're shrinking. And if you don't want to be intentionally growing, growth doesn't usually happen by accident. So if you're not intentionally growing, you're probably going to be unintentionally shrinking. And that might be okay. It might be okay to say, yeah, we're just going to let the business kind of do its thing. And if it gets smaller, that's okay. But I just don't want to invest and put a lot in at this stage in my life. So I said, well, that might be fine. And there's nothing wrong with that approach. But let me give you 3 ideas as to things that could motivate you to take the next step that aren't money motivated. So let's walk through those. The first one is, what could you do with the money? So because the business makes money, doesn't necessarily you as the owner need to take that money and keep it. I said, what organizations do you care about? What causes are you invested in such that if you could bless them with some of the income from your business or the incremental income from your growth in your business, what are those organizations that you could get motivated to want to support? You say, wow, I can get excited about the idea that the more money my business makes, the more I'm able to support these causes that I care about. So that was the first idea, was still related to money, but using your gifts and talents to grow the business, but not keeping the rewards yourself, but sharing those with causes that you care about. So that was the first idea. The second idea was because she'd built a business that is able to take people and grow their skills so that they can get promoted from within, and even taking interns with very little skills and growing them over time into successful experts in the field. I said, can you get motivated by the idea that you're the person and you have the kind of company where people can come and get started and grow into something more than what they were when they started? Could you be known? Would you get motivated by being known as the company where you take interns and they come in really knowing nothing, and in 2, 3, 5 years, they become experts where they could continue to bring value to your business, or maybe it makes sense for them to jump off and go to another business or even start their own business. And even if they did that, they look back at your business and they say, yeah, that's the company. She was the person that when I was an intern or didn't know anything or was in a career change, they brought me in and she trained me and got me skilled up and gave me opportunities. And I look back on that time fondly because that was my launching pad for my own business or my 20 years of success at another company. Is it motivating to you to be that person, to create that company that people get excited and you can get excited about them because you take people with raw talent and give them great skills that are valuable to the marketplace and you promote from within? So that was the second idea. Can you get excited and have pride in developing people? And that can be motivation for growth. And the third idea was about providing opportunities and essentially jobs for people and families. Now, the job of business is not create jobs. Let's just be super clear about that for a second. The job of business is to serve customers. Business's role is to serve customers, not to create jobs. Contrary to what you might hear in other places, businesses don't exist to create jobs. Businesses exist to serve customers. Now, typically, you need more people, and the more you grow and the more customers you want to serve, the more people you'll need in your business. So the secondary effect is that you create jobs, but that's not your primary goal. So just make sure we're super clear on that. Because that said, now, can you take pride? Could she take pride in looking out at the Christmas party or at the summer picnic at the 20 families? Say, wow, if there's an average 3 people in every family, that's 60 people that I'm impacting. That because I was able to grow this business, I've impacted 60 people. Now, should she take that next step and grow the business? Let's say she adds a 0 to the business. Now she's got 200 people in the business. Even if she's doubled it to 40, now I've got 4 times 3, I've got 120 people that I blessed. And into 20 and now 40 families, or if we add the 0, 200 families. Can you take pride and get excited and get motivated to want to grow the business? Because then you can look out, not because it's about you, like, oh, look at all these people that I've created jobs for and I'm so important. No, the idea would be that you've been able to bless this many people, 20 people, 60 people, 120 people, 200 people, whatever the numbers are. You've been able to use what you've been given to create opportunities for that many people. So the question was, could she take pride in building that business and getting motivated behind that as a reason for growth? And so when you step back at these things, I said, here's the big picture is you have been gifted with the ability to run a business successfully. You've proven that over these 15 plus years. And not everybody is able to do that. Not everybody has the skills. A lot of people have ideas, but taking an idea and successfully executing it as a business, 2 very different things. And some people just don't want any part of that. They want to just bring their skills and abilities to a workplace, to a job, to somebody else's business and work for someone. And that's great because business leaders and owners need people working with them. And so, but you've been gifted specially as someone who can run a business. And so what level of responsibility do you have to use those gifts to continue to grow your business? And if it's not for your own money motivation, that's fine. But could it be for one of these other 3 reasons? Could you get excited about continuing to grow your business for the sake of making the money, not for yourself, but for the organizations you care about? Could you get motivated to grow your business, not for money, but for the people it impacts, the people that you can train and develop, that even if they go on to other things, in fact, maybe especially if they go on to other things, you were the place that first saw something in them and helped them get their start? Or finally, could you be the business and get motivated behind growing your business because it's the place that provides opportunities and jobs for people that then is multiplied by the number of people in their family? And you can look out during those times when you get the group together and realize the impact you've had on these people and the community and get motivated by that. See, I do believe that business owners and leaders have special gifts that we have some level of responsibility to make good use of. And at some point, you might hit the wall where you've been successful enough to achieve the dreams you've had, and the money you make supports that, and money stops motivating you. Most people go into business because they want to make money. Now, they pretty quickly realize that they can't make money unless they go serve people. So it works out great because the way to make a lot of money is to serve a lot of customers and serve them well. So we all benefit when people are money motivated. So money motivation is great, but sometimes it kind of hits a wall where you've kind of got enough for you. So then what? And the then what is, can we get motivated by one of these 3 other ideas that we can continue to use our gifts and talents to grow businesses, create opportunities for others, and serve customers? We'll see you next time on the Clarity Advisor Show.
Thank you for listening to the Clarity Advisor Show. Clarity Advisors is a speaking, training, and consulting firm specializing in helping you simplify your sales and operating systems to improve efficiency, and grow your profits. Connect with Clarity Advisors today to learn more about how they can help you improve communication and get your team aligned and engaged for greater success.